Hi, I'm Nancy Blanton. Welcome to Port of Seattle's News Break. Port of Seattle has started an innovative new program to help our veterans transitioning from military service to civilian employment. For about 6 veterans a year, this program has been a pathway to success. We've asked our CEO, Teo Shitani, Gary Buchanan, and the veterans themselves to tell you how it works.
And I was a flight operations and resources manager.
So I transferred over to military intelligence.
I think about all the things that I had done in the military and see how they would transition.
I was a senior advisor for human resources.
I've told the staff many times that I wanted us to be the beacon of social responsibility for Seattle and for the region. And certainly with what's going on in our world today, that veterans that are coming out of the service, having served in the Middle East or wherever, I think we have a responsibility to do whatever we can to take care of those folks and to help them transition from the military to the private sector. And this program does that. I've seen a couple of our fellows already that came to us as an example with some airport experience. And so the transition was very good for us and, going forward. And I'm excited about it because I think that there will be a lot of others that get it, that understand that that's all of our responsibility, not just the port, but every other company, I think, in the United States has a similar responsibility. And, so if you can expand this out 100-fold, 1,000-fold, we'll have played an important role in something that's very important to our society.
I've worked in the medical field, I've worked in the air operations field, I've worked in the emergency response, community service, Red Cross, fighting fires, within the military environment. So to say that you don't have any experience, you've only had one employer, is not true.
The way they do things, the military has a chain of command at different levels, and the civilian also has that, but it's a bigger difference. But the Port of Seattle made it very easy.
I don't think there's too many organizations out here, be it in the local area or nationwide, that's done the job that the Port of Seattle has done to support our service members with the transition.
I did apply for a couple of different positions at the port as an administrative assistant, and I did end up getting the position as a senior administrative assistant in the Seaport Division.
It's a 6-month program, fully paid with benefits for them and their family, to transition from the military, to serve 6 months, to go through a variety of trainings that we offer. We offer resume writing, interviewing techniques, networking techniques, transferable skill coaching, and then they get challenged with different projects and work for various managers. No other organization that I can recall had anything that was similar. So it was an innovation and a lot of hard work of key members of the Port of Seattle.
It's just, okay, network is important, and writing a good resume is important. All those things are important, but you really don't understand really how important they are until you actually hear it from someone that has gone through that process of going from a military environment to a civilian environment looking for work. And so you have great skill sets, but being able to translate those and identify opportunities, it does take a network to do that.
At the end of my fellowship, I was able to acquire a position at corporate health and safety, where I have expansive duties and working with other safety leaders here in the Port of Seattle to establish a proactive safety culture.
I got into the health and safety department, corporate level. I was assigned to marine maintenance doing confined space entry.
I work with construction safety and emergency coordination. So what I do is I go to different Port of Seattle construction sites and I make sure that safety procedures are being performed correctly and to make sure that no one gets injured.
I'm involved with the division called Marine Maintenance. formerly called Seaport Maintenance. I'm the head dispatcher. Everything that breaks in the marine maintenance side of Port of Seattle, it comes across my desk.
Well, I got involved through Gary Buchanan to help assist in the program and to help with the different classes, and which were very beneficial. We looked at mentoring, networking, writing resumes, those type of things.
Well, I came in as an administrator working down at Terminal 91, where Terminal 91 has a variety of different customers that we serve. Mainly it's fishing vessels, and then with the new cruise vessels coming, there's been a lot of different work that's been going on down there. So they needed administrators to help with all the different projects.
We recently were the featured company at a conference called Hire America's Heroes, and we were the showcase or the benchmark for all other companies. And there were every company you can imagine locally here that was in attendance, and I think that most of them took good notes.
Transferring into the civilian world, it's been a great experience, and the Port of Seattle made it that.
I think this is a great bridge.
And it has been wonderful. They have helped me in so many different ways.
So I challenge anyone to come on board. It's an outstanding program. Outstanding. It's a no-lose program.
The Veterans Program has demonstrated success, with some fellows finding jobs within the port and others finding jobs externally, such as with the federal government. Our hope is that other organizations will adopt our model and carry it forward. If you're interested in this program, please contact us. Thank you for watching.